My name's Carl Brooks, and I am the Global Head of Sustainability for Property Management at CBRE. So CBRE is the world's largest real estate advisory services firm. Our objective as a business is to ensure that we are giving the best advice to our clients around how they can accelerate towards decarbonisation of their real estate portfolios. So we have an objective to be a net zero carbon business by 2040 and an interim target that impacts property management to reduce carbon emissions intensity by 55% by 2030 against the 2019 baseline. We've seen a growing trend from our investor clients to put more responsibility onto property managers around the collection of data to support the delivery of their own sustainability objectives. So it was really important for us to be able to kind of set up a service line to support the provision of that data into those clients. What we have found previously is that the data is inaccurate, incomplete, or kind of inconsistent, which was kind of really sort of posing a risk to our clients around the ability of them to meet their own reporting obligations, whether it's internal or through intervoluntary schemes like Grazie and so on. We wanted one consistent way to collect that information across the whole organisation, so sort of centralising that function around a platform just seemed like the obvious solution for us. So being able to leverage a platform like Deepki, or leverage Deepki itself, to kind of develop and improve our data coverage really sort of does obviously help and set us apart from our sort of peers itself. And we've seen kind of our data coverage increase to 64% in 2024. Thinking back to 2019 as a baseline, that was only around 8%. So we've seen a huge increase in our data coverage in the US and similar trends elsewhere. Improving that kind of data coverage, the quality of the data and the consistency of provision shortens the reporting period for clients because they're spending less time having to work through data sets to identify errors and omissions, and we're just kind of giving them a much more sort of complete data set from the outset. So with our work with Deepki, we're very much looking at utilising the platform to help guide and advise clients as to where the opportunities for decarbonisation sits across their whole portfolio. So using tools like the forthcoming smart mode in the investment plan, for example, will really kind of help us identify, without having to go straight to an audit, what interventions could be delivered at a building and what their likely impact might be. That gives us a real clear understanding of where we are now, asset by asset, and where we are likely to get to be able to give clients the kind of insights into their portfolios so they know what the investment risk is for them. Through our use of Deepki and the data we collect, we're able to keep our portfolio in a constant sort of state of triage to make sure we're aware of where risks and opportunities sit across the portfolio, what we can manage through our own operational processes, and where we might need to bring in technical specialists to really sort of like build out the full risk profile and really explore what those opportunities are to kind of improve performance of those properties. So I think the difference around the kind of partnership is much more of a clear investment in one another's success. We have an extensive governance structure set up as part of the partnership process. The partnership has kind of various angles. How do we kind of like leverage our scale within real estate, particularly in new markets in the Americas and in APAC, to kind of grow and sort of contribute towards Deepki's success as they grow and scale globally themselves.